Yo, what up, guys? So the plan today is just 100% nightmare dungeons and nothing else. That's it. That is it. So I guess we'll just get started. Dungeon number 1.
This should be interesting.
This should be interesting indeed. It would be nice to unlock the rest of my witch powers, but I'd be surprised if I didn't run into any today. But we'll see. Oh yeah, also, I am still on my quest for a 5000 series card. I have been unsuccessful over the weekends and throughout the week. Unfortunately, it is what it is. The one thing that does absolutely suck is the fact that the prices have been raised. Why? The prices of the 3090, sorry, the 5090 and the 5080 has been raised. I saw a tweet from Newegg about the price change, and they said 2 words. Yeah, tariffs. So the tariffs are to blame. Very, very unfortunate. Just hurting me in the wallet. I mean, the 5000 series cards are hard enough to get as is. And I guess the increased price from a textbook perspective is supposed to reduce demand. But man, I've seen some crazy stuff. Like, Newegg has, and I think the MSI website, has been doing this thing where they're bundling the graphics cards, the video cards, with like a whole bunch of other stuff, right? And those are still selling out too. The biggest one that I've seen is a bundle where they're including a power supply, I think a motherboard, some like a monitor or whatever, and the total price of the whole bundle was $5,000, and those are still selling out. Why? It's just so good. The 5000 series hype is real. So I might be on the quest for one for maybe a month or so, or a couple months or so, or maybe even a year, or maybe I'll never get one. Just don't know. I do not know. But I hope the price doesn't increase further, because the longer I wait, the more expensive it'll probably get. Which, I guess, if you're looking at it from a macroeconomic perspective, this is one of the reasons why the Federal Reserve targets a 2% inflation rate, because that just makes me want to buy now rather than later when the prices go up. Because that's how you get, that's one of the pressures to get the economy going. Yeah, but not like the super crazy inflation, but just the target 2% inflation. You know, you don't want you don't want your population to just keep the money around in their piggy banks. That is not good. Alright. Nicely done treasure room.
Want someone or something found, you find me.
Oop. Just farming for them distilled fears. But I am clearing the whole dungeon though, so it's not super efficient. But that's okay. I can use the opposite as well. I don't have my gear maxed out. You can see these triangles right here. I still got a bit to upgrade. And my gear is not even fully optimized. So yeah, if I look here, that's 2 distilled fears. Yeah, but for tier 4, I would have expected 3 of them.
How can I help?
Right. Alright, here we go. All right, Nightmare Dungeon number 2, boys. I need to travel to the study halls. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize that was a conduit shrine. Yo, Helsing! Welcome to the stream. How you doing, good sir? Helsing says, amazing endgame build, bro. Hey, thanks. I didn't... I did follow a guide. This is not a build that I made. But it is really strong. Yeah, and you only need... I think you only need one item and 3 different legendary powers, and once you have those, then you can be just as strong, because the build synergies, like, there's not that much that goes into it, so yeah. Essentially, one of the legendary powers, or the unique item that you need, is called Kesseme's Legacy, and that's from Lord Zir. So if you farm Exquisite Bloods from Helltides, or like goblins, then that'll let you summon Lord Zir, and then you can farm the pants. That allows you to, or that the unique power is what essentially does the waves from both sides, and it also supercharges the damage. Helsing asks, were you able to get the Piranha NATO power where you get a tornado of piranhas? No, I have not gotten that yet. But I have been spending a lot of my time doing the Whispers and the Helltides. I was doing a little bit of the dungeons, but not as much. So hopefully I will be able to get that altar today, at least one altar today, for that tornado power. But we'll see if it shows up. So yeah, right now, because I don't have that witch power, I'm using the Doom Orb that surrounds and then kind of goes out like a little bowling ball. So yeah, but I mean, the nice thing about having the Piranha power is the Cyclone ability, where it just essentially sucks all of the enemy mobs into one space, because that'll go really well with my ultimate power, my main ability, which is the Blood Wave. But I don't have that, so it is what it is. Yo, Jack the Ripper! How you doing, good sir? Jack says, what up, bro? How you been? I've been a-okay. Just playing some D4, farming these nightmare dungeons for the distilled fears. But so I have been, for the past week or so, I've been trying to get a 5000 series card, the ones that were just released by Nvidia, but no luck so far. I will simply have to continue to wait and refresh my screen. But once I get that, then I'll be able to multi-stream. I'll be able to multi-stream to Twitch as well. I set up an account. I set up like the streamer bot, the chat, to combine all the chat and the whole interface and everything. So that way I can follow what everybody is saying. But when I did a test stream on my current rig, it can't handle it. It's too hard, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. I have a 3080, which I thought was going to last me at least another generation. But I am hitting the limits in terms of my streaming. Because, yeah, when I multi-stream, it says that my encoding is overloaded. And it's because right now I'm streaming right now to YouTube and the YouTube vertical. And that is a bit too much for my GPU, unfortunately. So the 5000 series cards have multiple encoding chips. My 3080 only has one encoding chip. So that'll definitely make things a lot easier. But the only problem is I have to get one. So yeah, that's been my life for like the past week. Yo, Michael, how you been? It's been a while. Michael says, "What's up, I am doing all right." Yeah, I was just chronicling my last week trying to get a 5000 series card. So, yeah, I have not been successful, and I probably won't be successful for another couple months. But also asked, could you stream to YouTube on Xbox? I've heard people do that, but it's just like a screen capture and that's it. So if you are interested in, putting the chat up on the screen like I do, and I have my little avatar in the corner that reacts to my voice and stuff, then you're gonna need to do that on a PC. Yeah, if you're looking to like just cut the PC out altogether, then I think it's only like a little screen, a screen capture, and that's it. But I think there's apps that you can do that with. I've heard people streaming on the PS5. They have that capability, and I imagine Xbox should too. Michael says, chillin', working on my Rogue, made T3 and can handle open world, but can't Uber yet. Leveling glyphs still, and slowly upgrading gear. Ah, very nice. Yeah, Rogue was one of the classes that were predicted to be really, really strong, but if you look at the leaderboard, Rogue has not completed tier 150, pit 150 yet. I think they're at like 135 or something. But the three classes that have cleared pit 150 are the Necro, the Barbarian, and the Druid. Spiritborn is unfortunately the weakest class of the season. So, yeah, but Rogue is an excellent choice. But yeah, all the classes I think are doing like pit 130 at least. But yeah, I was surprised about the Barbarian. It makes me happy to see Barbarian back up in power. But Rogue is not there yet. I'll ask, do you like that unique witch power more than the flowers one? I've been using the flower one and I like it more. What flower one? The cycle? I think it's a bit too much. I already have to spend a lot of time gathering these blood orbs to reset my ultimate cooldown. And trying to grab the flowers is probably a bit more work that I'm not really willing to commit to. But yeah, like this Doom Orb, it's cool, but it's not my final one. The final one that I'm looking for is the Piranha NATO. I just haven't seen the altar to unlock that power. So yeah, because like if you look at my character, right, the Blood Wave, it does not cover the whole screen. It's a very very specific spot on the screen, and the Piranha NATO has a cyclone effect. So if I pull all of the enemies in, then that'll be really really strong. Yeah, I do have corpse tendrils, but that really only works if on the second Blood Wave after I corpse tendril everything. So yeah. Michael says, I didn't like Piranha NATO. Took me 50 nightmare dungeons to get it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I have not done that much nightmare dungeons. It's been mainly the whispers that I did for my Varshan video, and I was doing Hell Tides at the same time, and I'm working on that video now. So now I can do 100 Dorials, but I do want to do 100 Beasts and Ice first, I think. I am so, and I have mentioned this worry in past seasons, but I am worried about farming the Exquisite Bloods because those are just so slow. Yeah, like what's happening? Also says, hey, if you party up in Torment 4 with each drinking the elixir, which increases the chances for the altar, so that would be 4 times 5, 20% chance to get the altar, right? I am not sure how that works. But I mean, I'm not in a rush to get a witch altar or anything, so it's fine. Like, I mean, I'm doing tier 4 nightmare dungeons without even really breaking a sweat. So yeah, the cyclone power would be nice, but it's okay. I'm not in a rush to get those. Uncle says, supposedly the chances for the altar were increased with this patch. Oh yeah, I did read that. I think they said like 10%, or was that the heads? I don't fully remember. But I mean, bottom line is that you just have to do the dungeons in order to find the altars. So we'll see. I do have the elixir on that says increases the chance of encountering forgotten altar, or doubles the chances. So yeah, I'm doing everything I can. Maybe except for with what Helsing was saying about the partying up, but that's okay. I'm collecting my stats for science. Like I says, at least doing the dungeons is one of the most efficient Obdicite farms. Yeah, it's really good, especially if you don't have a super overpowered character. Because I was doing Infernal Hordes earlier, before I found my before I switched to this Bloodwave build. And yeah, if you just are not looking for any gear and you just go straight for the materials, then it might be comparable. But yeah, that 200 Aether kind of cost for the greater affix items, that can be pretty big if you don't kill very fast. Yeah, and yeah, I do need to master some of my gear too, so this isn't all a waste. I guess I'm killing not one bird with a stone, not two birds with one stone, but maybe 3 birds with one stone. Actually, I'll just go all the way around. Yeah, I'm doing the Opticite farm, doing Distilled Fears farming, and also the Witch Altars. That's 3 things at the same time. But yeah, the most important thing that I'm farming for right now is the Distilled Fears. It would be nice if I could get some Exquisite Bloods at the same time, but I don't know how to farm them efficiently. Doing the Undercity seems alright, but it still feels really slow. Because the materials that you get from the Undercity are random. There's some runs where you don't get any Exquisite Bloods at all. It's really good if you're looking for Duriel or Andariel mats, but I'm looking to do 100 runs of those and I will automatically get the Duriel and Andariel mats, no problem. Yeah. I kind of wish that they revisit the Exquisite Blood farm a little bit. Because yeah, waiting for the Blood Maiden to come out, it's a bit much. Or maybe there's something that I need, that I'm missing. Because I guess what I do, because I think of doing Hell Tides as a way to farm for the Living Steel. Because I go to the Hell Tide and I farm for the Cinders to open up the mystery chests for all the zones, and then when I do that, I'm done. But I guess I haven't tried searching for, or rather farming for all the other chests that might drop Exquisite Blood. I don't know. I guess I'll have to do some exploring on that one.
I find things, even if they don't want to be found.
Yep. Because yeah, doing the Blood Maiden for 2 Exquisite Bloods, painful. Yeah, like bro. All right. Okay. That was a short dungeon. Hmm. Okay. All right. Another nightmare dungeon. This is it, boys. Nightmare dungeons for the whole stream. I don't plan on taking any breaks, so this is peak farming performance. Okay, maybe not performance, because this is not actually I don't know if this is a good speed farming build, but this is you can definitely say that I'm doing peak farming efforts. Okay, you can't argue with the effort that I'm putting in. You might argue with the efficiency and how I'm not actually very efficient, but that's okay. Boom. Ah yes, 2% more maximum life. That increases my damage because of the overpower, baby. Yeah. There was a drop of a 5090 and some 5080 cards on Newegg today. But I was too slow. I was refreshing my page and I saw add to cart and I was like, oh, I pressed it and it was in my cart. Except when I click on checkout, for whatever reason, it asked me to log in again. So I had to log in and I wasn't pre-logged in to PayPal. So by the time I got to PayPal, it said out of stock. Yo, Dimstar! Welcome to the stream. Dimstar says, I just don't like Bloodwave. It's like playing Necromancer, but Pac-Man version. Yo, if you don't like Bloodwave, that is completely okay. There are plenty of other options. But, Dimstar, you cannot deny the raw power of this build. Alright? Yeah, if you don't like the idea of playing Diarrhea Necro, you know, that's totally reasonable. Alright, I totally get it. But yeah, I was leveling as Necro minions, and that was fun. Like, I did not encounter any resistance whatsoever. I went straight up to Penitent, and then that was like totally fine. And then Torment 1, Torment 2 was still totally fine, although it was a little bit slow. And then as I got to Torment 3, I became really slow. I wasn't getting any upgrades whatsoever until I started masterworking my gear, and then I went to tier 4, got my Kisame's Legacy. And now I'm just surfing on through tier 4, baby. Oh, this is Conduit. Ah, tier 3 earned. Imstar says, "Kiss me, Legacy." Is that how it's pronounced? Kiss me? Well, it's what enables the diarrhea build. But yeah, like I said, you can't deny the power. Right? There's just way too much power.
Help, I beg you!
I find things, even if they don't want to be found.
Yeah, I had to search 100% of this place to find all the bloodstones. So, Dimstar, if you're not playing Blood Surge, what are you playing? Are you playing, or sorry, you're not playing Blood Wave. What are you playing? Are you playing Blood Surge? I heard Blood Surge might be good. I know that generally, since Blood Surge just targets everything on the screen, that it's really good for speed farming. And speed farming is something that that it would benefit me greatly.
Always hot.
Yeah, I mean, okay. 10 Distill Fears. Huh. Thought I had more. Oh, I need to slay all enemies. Yeah, I think this is where Piranha NATO would help out a lot. God damn. All right, that's 100%. The backtracking.
The buzzing,
The buzzing.
the incessant buzzing, constantly, everywhere. my ears, in my head. Then the stench. Oh, putrid, foul, cloying, corrupt. There is no escape.
Yo, this guy is going through torture.
Already? Is this hell? Who knows? Would it be so different than life in sanctuary?
That's a very good point. Oh, just conduit shrine. I need to increase my paragons for the conduit shrine to be stronger. Oh, alright. That's one statue down. Alright, that's 12 distilled fears. Oh, did they reduce the drop rate of the distilled fears to just 2 a dungeon? Why? So, one thing I didn't realize, and I only learned this after playing the expansion, but the icons of the dungeon keys are specific to the zone. So, right here, I was like, oh yeah, these green ones, they're Vessel of Hatred ones, because they're new, obviously. But for whatever reason, I didn't connect that to the other ones. So, these are Howitzer ones. Right, all of these ones that kind of look like a little skull totem. The scorpion ones are Kyrgyzstan, right? So like all of these are Kyrgyzstan ones. These are the dry steppe ones, right? The ones with the antlers are Skazglen, and these ones here with the praying kind of face, these are Fractured Peaks. I didn't know that. So, yeah, fun fact.
Formidable.
Formidable. Oh yeah. Okay, so for these, Vessel of Hatred dungeons, there's actually no objective. It's just a bonus treasure room. Oh no. No. I didn't grab all the blood orbs. Alright, climbing up.
No, no, no!
Oh. Alright, those are the keys to the treasure room. I need to find 2 more. Oh, there's 1. Alright. I need just 1 more. And if I venture too far away, then that means I'm getting further and further away from the treasure room. Oh. Oh, it's another conduit shrine. I don't have the Paragon levels to make this strong. Oh, the barrier has been dispelled, and there's the barrier, boys. That's what happens when you don't get the little orbs. Your ultimate is on cooldown. Very unfortunate indeed. Hmm. All right. Boss time, baby. Nope. Nope. I mean, yeah, I don't even know why I was checking the armor. I have a 2-star Shroud of False Death. That mythic unique item.
No, no, no!
Ah, 66 Abdicite. Yeah, this counter in the corner is so useful. I'm always looking at that. Boom, baby. Right. I need to slay the high priests. I was not paying attention to the objective. Boom. Formidable. I am looking for distilled fears. Oh, I'm getting a lot of ancestral favors. I didn't read how the ancestral favors work, even though I did participate in it last year. But is it basically... I mean, seems like this is how it works. When you're under the effects of a shrine, whatever you kill gets you favors. So you essentially want to do content that gives shrines. Oh no, that's not good. Oh! Alright, Belfry Zaraka. This dungeon is an S tier dungeon because it's super short. Yeah, since I'm not under the effects of a shrine, I don't get ancestral favor. Yo, Dimstar, welcome back. Sorry, was driving. Oh, you don't have to apologize for driving, bro. Like, you should not have on my stream if you're driving, unless you're looking for background noise. Then I guess that's okay. But Dimstar says I have all 4 builds with minions being the most preferred. Oh, I see. Yeah, minions are pretty fun. The only downside to them is that they're not really good for speed farming, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Because they don't really target the same thing. But I guess if you're strong enough, then you just clear the whole map, no problem. Yeah. Dimsar says, oh yeah, just listening. Oh, that I don't know how that makes me feel. My voice is just being projected in a car that someone's driving. Like that I don't know, that makes me feel kind of weird for whatever reason. Like I'm not a radio show talk host or anything like that. But that is that is very interesting to think about. But oh, that's pretty cool. Doomstar says, I'm not gay, lol, I'm married. No, I wasn't. Okay, I didn't mean to imply that you were gay. Right? That's not what I was saying at all. But what I was really saying is that I expect to be a second monitor sort of video or stream which I guess I sort of was secondary in your car. But yeah, I don't expect anybody to be streaming my channel in their car. So that's that's what I was wrestling with, that idea.
I heard bells tolling. They called to me, splitting open my dreams. A call that demanded an answer.
But
I must release them.
I mean, yeah, no, that's cool to think about. But
Of seawater and rocks.
I'm not really communicating any ideas. I'm just white noise.
There's no escape.
You know, like if you want, like I could actually go for a long time me complaining about my experience with getting a 5000 series card, but I don't know if I don't know if I want to do that. Wow. So it says, but last season my minions pushed 100 at 70 minutes. But I think Mendon was functioning at that time. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that's that's pretty good. Oh wait, whoops. Yeah, some other chatters have said that Ring of Mendon was not functioning at all. Are like it's in a really bugged state. So that is very unfortunate. But yeah, for pit pushing, I don't think there's any minion builds that are scaling to 150, pit 150. Even if the Ring of Mendon is fully functional. Yeah, I'm surprised that there's actually 3 classes that are able to hit pit tier 150. I thought that since the since the balance was really good last season between all the classes except for Spiritborn, that they would have a handle on the balance for season 6, but I don't know why I thought that, because Blizzard has a really hard time keeping damage under control. So I don't know why I thought that. Dimstar says, yeah, my true love was Machine Gun Spear. How it was gutted. I mean, you know, it had to have happened. Oh, yo, a Forgotten Altar, baby! Hell yeah! All right, what do I get? Aura Specialization. I think I need that one. Alright, these are all bonus. Okay, for every 5 willpower. Alright. Yeah, I'll check out the aura specialization later. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So I thought like they got the class balance last season pretty good between all the classes except for Spiritborn, but that could be because no one was really playing anything besides Spiritborn. So I guess we'll just have to We'll never know, because we're never gonna go back to season 6. But yeah, like Blizzard does not have control of the damage numbers in their game. Like I don't know if the systems that they have in place just makes it really prone to exponential gains that they just don't think about. But it really does hinder a lot of the design choices that are available to them, unfortunately. Nimstar says, they really need to balance the fucking game. Every season feels like a MOBA season. Only one meta build for a few classes each season feels bad, man. I mean... Or you're saying the game needs to be harder. I don't know about that. Like there's different kinds of difficulty in the game, so I actually don't know how important balance is to the game, because balance is only important if you're really like if you care about competition and I guess like PvP. That's where balance really matters. But in a game that's PvE, no, I don't think balance is all that important. I would rather they put their efforts into making the loot game, the loot chase, much more interesting. Because right now, everything can be target farmed, and that makes the game, I think they're leaning way too far into the deterministic direction, but I don't know if the community will allow it. I mean, even in the most recent video that I published about, you know, farming Varshan 100 times, I got super lucky doing Varshan 100 times in Season 7, because I got 2 mythic uniques from Varshan, and you're not supposed to expect any mythic uniques from Varshan at all, right? But some of the comments that I was getting was like 2 mythic uniques from 100 Varshan runs means that there's a 2% drop chance. Seems really low for the amount of effort that you put in, and I'm just like, oh my god, the entitlement, right? Like, you're not supposed to expect mythic uniques from this guy. Why are you saying this? So yeah, I don't know if the community will sort of allow that because they want the game to be deterministic, that you just die to all the time, right? Yeah, and that'll make the loot chase a lot more interesting, because yeah, I think the loot chase right now, you just farm for the materials, you do the ladder bosses, and then you get the items that you want, and that's it. And that is way too deterministic for me. And yeah, it's not interesting. Totally not interesting. All right. And some of the kind of messages that they're putting out is kind of turning me off to the game a little bit, which is very unfortunate. Yeah, like the forced party play, they say that they're doubling down on that, and I'm just like, no, don't do that.
What lurks in darkness?
Dimsar says, there needs to be a challenge in even in PvE games. Remember the amount of times you died during a Souls run? Those are all PvE. Gives you a sense of accomplishment when you do it. As of now, it's terrible. So, if you're going to compare Diablo to a Souls game, I don't know how apt that comparison can be. Because, like, what I'll say as far as a Souls game, now, and keep in mind, I've never played a Souls game, but I have seen like a few videos of it. And to me, a Souls game is effectively a masterclass in making hard fun. But they do a lot of things that make you keep coming back to that difficulty, right? And I don't think that, and so that's kind of why I say, like, Diablo is not trying to be a hard game like a Souls game, because while Souls is a masterclass in making a hard game fun, right? I would say World of Warcraft is a masterclass in making easy and accessible games fun as well, right? Like you can have it both ways, as long as all of the decisions that you make in the game sort of fulfill that purpose. There are easy games that are actually really fun, and there are some hard games that are actually really fun, right? And Dark Souls is the example of the hard game. World of Warcraft is the example of the easy game. And if you try to like say, oh, you know, because I mean, I remember there was some expansions in World of Warcraft where they were like, yeah, we're gonna bring back hard dungeons, blah blah blah, in Cataclysm, and everybody hated it. So, yeah, it's just saying, oh, the game needs to be hard because look at Dark Souls, right? It shouldn't be called Dark Souls. It should be called Dank Souls because it's so hard. Like that I think is you're missing a few steps in that analysis. Mass Effect was PvE, many other games, even Dead Space, and they have a certain difficulty to it. Yeah, and I mean, Diablo 4 sort of has a choose your own difficulty as well with the tier systems. But the issue is that, like, yeah, they just don't have control of their damage numbers. That's it. Like, so, like, a lot of the multiplicative effects of the items that they have in the game, there's like these, either it's a bugged interaction that they didn't foresee, or it's a combination that the community is able to figure out that the developers didn't see, or something of that nature, right? And it just seems like, because they did say in one of their campfire chats that they have resigned themselves from trying to control it, because the community made them promise never to do the thing that they did in season 1 ever again, which is a mid-season patch that was like 100% nerfs and 0 buffs, right? So they're like, okay, we're gonna like from my perspective, this is what I'm hearing from them. They're gonna try their best to control the numbers, but they kind of know that they're not. But it's not going to be for lack of trying. And if the community figures out something really, really fun and overpowered, then they're going to let players play with that build for the whole season, and then they'll address it in the next season. And that's kind of what they've been doing. So yeah, maybe when they get more experience with the systems and they're like, okay, we're gonna be able to control the numbers then this is what the game's gonna be, I think. Yo, Curryman, welcome to the stream. PoE 2 looks different today. I'm playing Diablo 4, baby. Yeah. Plus, like, yeah, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I don't necessarily feel the interest in like finishing my build. So I didn't find the Everlasting Gaze, and making a new character over and over and over and over and over again just to like check the vendor, does not appeal to me that much. I mean, I guess I can make a video about it, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I play some more and I like kind of get a better feel for like the items and stuff, maybe I need to do the trade league to see what stuff is worth, I guess. I don't feel that interested in like finishing out my character. Herman says, to be honest, the mid-season nerf or season 1 hurt. I'm a dad, I barely have time to play. The nerf killed my entire season. I didn't want to start over. Yeah.
Not much.
Yeah, if you're talking about the crit on freeze build, I did find that build enjoyable. Like, actually, one of my most favorite builds of all time would have to be the Talrasha build from Diablo 3, where you're just slinging meteors left and right. I love that effect, and having that comet come down, it was really, really satisfying. Yeah. Nimsar says D4 too easy gearing, PoE 2 or PoE too hard gearing. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if I would say like PoE is hard gearing. It's just a lot of the stuff that people complain about Diablo 4 like exists, as far as the system goes, exists in Path of Exile, right? Because like in Diablo 4, people didn't like looking at rares all the time, and like the amount of items that you see, like it was a chore to like go through your whole inventory. But Path of Exile is kind of the same way, where you just look at rares all the time. Herman says, I got to Act 2 in PoE 2, Lamau. I barely played, no time. Yeah. Yeah. And I was talking to a friend about Path of Exile 2. He really loves Path of Exile 1, and he was like trying to convince me to play Path of Exile 1 over and over and over, like especially since I started my YouTube channel on Diablo 2. It's like, I'm surprised you don't play Path of Exile 1. I think you would really, really like it, right? And then I told him about like some of the videos that I made, and he was like, oh, I'm surprised that you're not getting a lot of views as much as you like your Diablo 4 videos. I'm like, well, yeah, that's just what happened. I mean, like, I don't really know that much about PoE 2, but a lot of the videos that I would make, he's like, oh yeah, no, that's a stupid idea. That's a really stupid idea, right? And he was like saying, you need to make like a video like 200 pinnacle bosses and loot from all of that or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I like the videos that I make now take like 30 hours to make, or just to even farm and do all the runs. I don't have time to do that since I have a full-time job. And even if I was a full-time streamer and content creator, I don't know if I could do that either. Like, because he was, I guess, comparing it to what he would do in Path of Exile 1. And I don't know how much that really translates over. But I'm like, yeah, like these ideas, like they're not feasible for me. So maybe I'm not destined to be a Path of Exile 2 content creator at all. So yeah, it's very, very unfortunate. Yo, Intelligence, welcome to the stream. Got 300 hours in PoE too. Tried to go back to D4, but it was a no-go. That is unfortunate. But if you're still enjoying PoE 2 after 300 hours, then that's very nice. But yeah, from what I can tell, like, and actually I'm not sure if, you know, the reason why I'm not getting views in PoE 2 is because the algorithm hasn't really figured out my, like, hasn't really connected my videos to the PoE audience. But I mean, I can tell you a lot of the comments that I got, and like, I actually am not sure if PoE 2 players are actually interested in playing the game. Like, if I had to make a guess, and this is sort of based on my conversation with my friend who is a PoE 1 sweat, if I had to guess, I would say that the people that play PoE 2 are more interested in making wealth than they are in actually playing the game. At least for like the majority of the players. So yeah. Intelligence says, for context, I could not stand PoE 1. Oh, interesting. I don't know the difference between, or rather, why the differences between PoE 1 and PoE 2 that would make you have that opinion. But that is very interesting indeed. Yeah. Oh, it's a curse strain. Yeah. Intelligence says, the difference is things have been simplified a bit and gameplay is just better. Okay, I do know, and actually I think the PoE developers acknowledge this as well. I think the director said this, where PoE 1's combat is, there's a lot left to be desired for that, but PoE 2's combat is kind of like there. It's like built for the modern age, which is really, really good. And I think the director said that he actually can't play PoE 1 because of the combat. So that I completely understand. As far as the things have been simplified, that sounds like it's the case. But unfortunately, in my opinion, the game is still, I think, complicated enough to where it doesn't escape the criticisms of Path of Exile 1, if that makes sense. So, because my main criticism of Path of Exile 1 is that it's a game that's not easy to learn at all, right? And you want a game that's easy to learn but hard to master. So like, you just learn a few basics and then you start connecting like the basics together, and that's what makes the game hard to master. But in terms of PoE 1, the game's not even easy to learn. There's way too many rules, way too many things to learn about, blah blah blah. And I think there's still enough of that in PoE 2 where you're saying like, oh yeah, the game is still kind of hard to learn because it still asks you to do a whole bunch of homework for the game. At least that's my opinion. Yeah. Yo, SB! Long time no see! SB says, yo, what's up? Happy streaming! Yo, happy streaming indeed! How you doing, good sir? Oh, it's been a long time. Intelligence says, by simplified, I mean you need like 100 hours in the game to start understanding things. Sure. I mean, I was 150 hours in, and I could tell you that I did not understand the basics of the game with a lot of the systems. And yeah, like I know that pissed a lot of people off when I kind of mentioned that in a short. And people were like, I've never played a game 150 hours and still didn't understand the basics. And I'm like, well, okay, then. But I can tell you, like, this is my experience with Out of Exile 2, right? When you get into a delirium mirror, I don't know what to do in terms of making the mirror last longer. Sometimes it lasts for 5 seconds, sometimes it lasts for the whole dungeon. And I have zero idea why. That's really, really bad. Intelligence says, I will say there's much less reading than D4, which I got 500 hours in, and I felt like I was reading never-ending books. For if you're talking about the loot experience, I will say that is a flaw with the loot system that Blizzard did address. But when I'm talking about reading in Path of Exile 2, what I'm really talking about is the homework, right? Like, you can't expect to play the game to learn about the systems. You have to learn them from outside resources. And that is like a lot different than like the game doesn't teach you the basics, right? Why does a delirium mirror only last for 5 seconds on one run, but the whole map for another run? I have no idea why. I have zero idea why. Yeah. Intelligence says, I agree. Good luck. All right. If you, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you later, good sir. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I will say, like, Path of Exile 2 is much more simplified than Path of Exile 1. But unfortunately, the systems there are not enough to escape the criticism that I have for Path of Exile. It's unfortunately the same criticism, which is you have to like the game before you play and learn about the game. That's kind of what I'll have to say. So if you're willing to commit 200 hours or 300 hours before the game even starts feeling good because you have to do a whole bunch of reading and a whole bunch of homework and all of this stuff, then great. You're autistic enough for Path of Exile 2. But if not, then yeah, the game's not for you. All I'm really saying is that you can't really blanket recommend the game to anyone who asks. You have to learn about it and see if the game matches their personality. And that is, I think, different than what a lot of Path of Exile fans will want you to believe, where they just say, oh, you recommend Path of Exile 2 no matter what. And honestly, I can't say that. The games are two different. Oh, Alter baby. Oh, Piranha. Ah, yeah, baby. I do need that. All right, let's see here. Let's change this out really fast.
That is too expensive.
Oh. Okay. No, that's fine. Ah, 2 witch powers. Very nice.
See what it is.
Oh no. Oh no. I need to get used to the Piranha. Oh, iron chunk. Oh, the treasure room key, baby. For some reason, I didn't register that this was a Vessel of Hatred dungeon. I thought I needed to collect all of the little keys. Or rather, search all the bodies for a key. But that was ultimately optional. All right.
How can I help?
All right, I need to gamble, baby. Alright, I do need amulet upgrades.
It seems you're very nice,
Nope.
but could be better. Fair bit of magic in that one.
Come back if you need work.
Okay. Sarat's lair. Yo, Rick720, welcome to the stream. Evening, fella. Glad you streamed D4 and PoE2 vids. Both games are great to play. Working on my HS Ranger and my Cold Snap Stormweaver. Ah, very nice. Yeah, no, I mean, I like both games. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the farming that I have to do for the Exquisite Bloods. But yeah, I've only made one character in Path of Exile 2, and that is the Stormweaver. But I will say that, and as far as Path of Exile 2 goes, the best thing is the crab cosmetic. I really love the crab cosmetic. Like, more than anything in both games, to be honest. Yeah, and unfortunately, on my Stormweaver build, I still do not have an Everlasting Gaze. So that is very, very unfortunate. Who says, lol, you did seem to enjoy running around with the blue crab on your back? Yeah, it has to be blue. Yeah. Though I didn't know that there were like orange live crabs that existed. Cause someone was like, someone made a comment on that video where they were like, but blue crab, or sorry, but orange crabs do exist, and I'm like, well, I never seen that before. I looked it up, and it seemed to be a rare thing. I don't even remember what the species was called, but anyway, even though they did say that, I still stick by my initial assessments, where the blue crab is way better, 100% way better.
I know what lurks in darkness.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately though, I didn't feel the need, or it's like I don't feel the desire to finish out my build. Like even though I wasn't completing the hardest content in the game, I didn't get to the pinnacle boss or anything else like that. Because yeah, like unfortunately a lot of my issues with the game are unfortunately technical, because I had to disable engine multi-threading, and that made my game run at like 40 frames a second, dip down to 20 frames a second randomly, and that was very, very unfortunate. But hopefully that'll be addressed fully by the time I'm done with Diablo Season 7, and then I can return to finishing out that build. Like the only thing that kept me logging back in was the crab cosmetic, but even then that wasn't enough. Oh, that's a spot that I missed. Rick says, I used a chance orb today and got an everlasting gaze. Was my first try. I think you might have used up all the bad luck. Wow. Are you kidding me? Well, congratulations. But oh my god. I think I did like I think I used like 12 chance orbs on that. And I did get one unique item, but it was the other one. It wasn't the everlasting gaze. Like, jeez. But yeah, once I do everything I want to do in Diablo 4 for Season 7, I might hit Path of Exile 2 back up. But I guess I'll see if they fix the multi-threading issue, then I'll probably go back, because I'll enjoy it a lot more being at 140 frames a second or whatever it was. But if not, then I will probably look to something else. Yeah, I definitely do not look forward to farming the Exquisite Bloods, because this feels a little bit slow right now too, because I don't know why I'm only getting 2 Distilled Fears a dungeon. But
that looks worn.
Not much else I can do. Yeah. And I think actually on my character, I think I was able to farm, I think like 6 more chance orbs. I just don't have the base, which is the Azure amulets. Oh yeah, actually, honestly, I probably will make an Una video then. If they fix the multi-threading issue, then I'll make an Una video where I'm like, oh, I spent 10 hours farming the Una vendor for everlasting gaze. Did it work? And it'll probably be no. Because, yeah, in the comments, they're saying that the best way to farm for the everlasting gaze is to just do Act 1, check Una the vendor for it, and then use the chance orb. But no one has any of the stats because, I mean, obviously it's new. So yeah, if I run it for 7 hours and it's like 3 minutes a run or whatever, then that'll put some data on there, and I would be interested in that actually, and I'll get an everlasting gaze. Though, yeah, creating a new character just to do the Act 1 boss over and over, it sounds like the most horrible thing in the world. Alright. Destroy the 3 skeletal constructs. I can definitely do that. And actually, I definitely have enough Obdusite to finish out masterworking the rest of my gear. So I will definitely do that after I kill 2 more skeletal constructs. Oh. Oh no. I just don't collect the orbs. All right.
Rare to have something so fine.
All right. Very nice. Ultimate cooldown reduction, baby. Okay, critical strike chance. Not bad. More maximum life. Alright. I'm maxed out. Rick asks, do you get your computer upgrade yet? So I have not gotten my 5000 series card yet. There was a couple drops today that I missed, and yeah, I didn't miss it because I wasn't at my computer when they dropped. I got the card in my cart on Newegg, but it was sold out before I could check out, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm still trying. But as far as my computer, the rest of my computer, like, yeah, I've been running on this new machine for quite a while. I'll take a few months, and it's pretty stable. For whatever reason though, like the new Nvidia drivers was crashing on the machine, and it's always kind of scary because when you build a new computer and then like you start playing Diablo 4 and it just starts randomly crashing, you're just like, oh my god, do I have defective parts? And I'm like, oh my god. And then Path of Exile 2 is crashing as well, and it's just like, oh my god, I don't want to have to like troubleshoot my machine to figure out these crashes, because Diablo 4 was incredibly stable on my old computer before I upgraded to a 9800X 3D, new RAM, a new motherboard, and all of that. But it was the same video card, so I was like, is the RAM busted or what? But it turns out that I downgraded my Nvidia drivers, and now Diablo 4 is super stable. So that actually makes me kind of nervous, because once I get my 5000 series card, I'll have to upgrade to the new drivers, and it'll really suck if Diablo 4 would be crashing again. But we'll see. Yo, Tango Gaming, welcome to the stream. Tango says underrated. What are you saying is underrated? Because if you're talking about the AMD chips, the 9800X3D, that is definitely not an underrated chip. All right, it is. I mean, it's good, but like everyone's saying it's the best it's the best CPU on the market, and for good reason. It says your channel. Oh, thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Well, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get my CPU or get my graphics cards, and then I'll be able to multi-stream to Twitch as well. That'll be very, very nice. Yeah, but I think my videos that I make are very, very labor intensive. So yeah, I mean, I would probably be doing them anyways. But yeah, the video editing it takes a long time to do because of how much footage I have. I've come up with ways to optimize that workflow as much as I can, but it still takes a long time. Tingle says, what would you say the best character is the best character overall. For Diablo 4, for Season 7, the best character right now is the Necro, 100%. Right now. Because, like, the meta changes over and over and over. But, yeah, this Diarrhea Necro that I'm playing, it does so much damage. 100% damage. If you're talking about Spiritborn, unfortunately for Season 7 right now, the Spiritborn is in last place in terms of the meta. The nerfs that it received were too much. It can't do pit 150 right now. It's stuck in like the 130s or whatever. So, yeah. Necro has the best time completion for pit 150, and then after that it's the Barbarian's number 2, and then number 3 is the Druid. The Druid has also been able to complete pit 150. Yeah, the Sorceress has not done pit 150.
Ruin all that work.
The Spiritborn has not done pit 150. And what's the other class? Rogue. Rogue has not done pit 150. So yeah, if you're looking for the meta, that's the list. Yeah, I mean, Spiritborn last season was unquestionably the best character around. But yeah, that Rod of Kepaliki, that nerf, too much. I'm gonna ask, why does it say you only have 15k attack power? Oh, it fluctuates a lot because of all of the buffs that I get. So yeah, I'm at like 90k. Like, yeah. But yeah, the character sheet attack power, I don't think is a good gauge of how strong a character is. But yeah, all these buffs contribute to my attack power. Necro seems to be super OP this season. Yes, you are 100% correct. This Blood Wave is super strong. And Heartseeker Rogue is an absolute blast to play. Oh yeah, I played Heartseeker Rogue a few seasons ago, and it was really fun. I did enjoy it, even though like you only needed to press one button. The whole like exploding and the victimize, very, very excellent. Yeah. Hingle says, yeah, because it doesn't include ultimate damage. Yeah, I mean, even just right here, it says that I have 400% ultimate damage, and that is quite a bit. Yeah, Rogue is good, but yeah, it's not a pit pusher. Bro. I need to destroy the skeletal construct. Oh no, I didn't get the blood orbs. The thing's on cooldown. It says on T3 now, working my way to Torment 4. Ah, very nice. Yeah. When I was on Torment 3 on my Necro, the fastest way I got to Torment 4 was after I masterworked my gear. I didn't realize how much my gear was contributing to my damage. But yeah, once I masterworked it and I got everything to level 2, yeah, like, or rather, like masterwork 8 out of 8 or 8 out of 12, that was enough for me to get to Torment, Torment 4. Oh, I was doing the Greed Shrine, and that's why the goblins were popping out. I totally forgot about that.
At least I can put my skills to use.
Bro. Right. Nope, nope. Nope. And no.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Alright, another dungeon, boys. Tango asks, I'm Paragon 150. What should I do to get stronger? You mean on your character to get to a higher torment tier? Because, yeah, Paragon is a good power source, but only if you have the glyphs to do it. So if you're not working towards getting like your ultimate nodes or like your legendary nodes or your glyphs, at least level 15 each of them, then you should focus on other things, because the other parts of the build, or the other parts of your build, are that's where most of your power comes from when it comes to the Paragon board. I would definitely focus on getting more gear, so changing all of your gear to have at least one greater affix on it is a big source of power, because when you get a greater affix piece, the item level of the item, the item level is actually bigger as well. So when you find gear that's legendary but doesn't have a greater affix on it, it is only item level 750. But when you get gear with greater affixes on it, the item level is 800 and is actually legit stronger than non-greater affix gear, in addition to just the affix itself. So if you have like a weapon that's 750, but you have a weapon that's 800, the DPS, the damage per second on that weapon, is legit just straight up higher. So you want to focus on getting your greater affix gear to increase the power of your guy. And doing that in the whispers, the headhunts, are a good way of doing that, because it's just dropping legendaries left and right all over the place. It's actually really hard to keep your inventory clear when you're doing that kind of that kind of activity. If you already have item level 800 gear, then the next thing that I would recommend is doing Nightmare Dungeons or Infernal Hordes and get the Obdusite. Because the Obdusite will let you masterwork your gear. And I was just saying that, right? The thing that sort of allowed me to push to Torment 4 was when I was able to masterwork my gear. So yeah, if you masterwork your gear 8 times, that is generally enough power to bring you up to the next level. At least that's what it did for me on my Necro here. So yeah, that is what I would recommend you focus on if you want to improve the power of your character. Oh. Yeah, if you're looking for more ways, there are a couple of things that you can do. One is you can do Lilith on Torment 1. She will drop a Resplendent Spark. And you need 2 Resplendent Sparks to craft Mythic Uniques, which are the strongest items in the game. And with that, you can get half of the materials required. And then for the other half, for the other Resplendent Spark, you can do the Season Journey. So if you complete the headhunts and then you complete a lot of Grim Favors and you get the last reward on the board, then you can get the other Resplendent Spark, and then you can go to the blacksmith to craft a random Mythic Unique, or if you have the runes for it, you can craft a specific one that you're looking for as well. Tomb Lord, baby. Alright, I got all the witch powers. And I need more Restless Rot to upgrade them. That's okay though.
Be ready.
Ooh. Greater Affix Ring, a Ring of Men down, baby! Oh yeah. Although I'm not doing a minion build anymore. I will still keep it. Ancestral Favor upgraded. Oh, I guess one thing also, is the lunar event as well. So that'll drop some or the highest reward here for this holiday event is a resplendent spark as well. Yeah. So yeah, as long as you just find the shrines, you activate them, and you kill as much as you can, that'll give you the reputation for the holiday event. Tango asks, should I grind to get runes to get the mythic I want, or buy the mythic crate and save time? So you may not actually save time if you buy a random gambling mythic unique box. So it's not really saving time. You're more asking the question, will I get lucky? Because I think there's what, 7 or 8 mythic uniques out there, and yeah, depending on which ones you're looking for, the chances don't really look good to getting the one that you want. So yeah, only buy the mystery chest if you want to gamble. If you don't want to gamble, then farm the runes. But farming the runes, it takes a long time. I still don't have all of the runes for the mythic unique that I want. So yeah, keep that in mind. I do have the resplendent sparks though. So if you look at it here, I have 2 resplendent sparks, but I have not farmed the runes to choose which one I want. And I'll probably, with the rate that I'm farming, I will probably get all of the mythic uniques from the tier 4 bosses before I farm all the runes to craft a specific mythic unique that I want. So yeah. Tango says, some random guy gave me the 5 jaws I needed, which was very lucky. Wow, what a nice guy. I don't have 5 jaw runes. Yeah, if you're pretty close to getting all the materials, then go for it. Because yeah, mythic uniques are really, really strong. They'll give you a whole bunch of power. Yeah, but don't discount masterworking. Masterworking gives a lot of power. It's actually really insane how much power it gives. Oh, the distilled fears. But I'm looking for the exquisite bloods. All right. All right. Subo has earned a reward. Yeah, how did you get those 5 jaws? Was it just you were just in a party and he was like, you need these runes? Because I can hook it up. Hook a brother up. Is that what happened?
The forge is there's that.
Because, yeah, that's very lucky indeed. Seaside Descent, baby.
Formidable.
I don't know why it was dark there. The little drifting shade. It's a little shady, is what it is. Bro. How did I miss one mob? Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up. Okay. Oh, and it's one of those corpse bows. Wow. Oh, here we go. I wonder if they increased the cursed shrine rates because of the event. Ancestral favors, baby. Alright, where's the Piranha Nado? There it is! Ah, yes, the corpse tendrils. Very nice. Oh, I'm at 16 waves. Boom. Boom, baby. Alright, a barrier has been dispelled. Good. Slay the avarice or avaricious captains. I don't know how you say that. Alright, come on. Ah, that Piranha Nado. That Cyclone. That's what I'm looking for, baby. Okay. The Drifting Shade is not fun. Alright, another corpse pile. Nope. Oh snap. Dungeon complete! Alright. I don't need no helmet.
Forge is ready for whatever you need.
Iron cenotaph. Alright. Wait, what is here? Oh. Ah, treasure room key, baby! From the slain villager. What was he doing holding a key? Ah yes, the Piranha. The Cyclone!
I find things, even if they don't want.
Is this the treasure room? No, I don't think I have seen it yet.
Ah, good. I found a promising ore deposit and could use some help mining it.
What? Blade looters. What? Oh, the distilled fear.
Impressive. That's a good size. What's a small thing?
Oh, wow. Okay. That was not the treasure room, though.
Spare me, please.
Yes. The treasure room door was right here. I was not gonna give up my rewards for clicking on that one slain villager. Oh, another witch head. Okay, well, I've learned everything, so I don't need those anymore. No, it's very nice. The increased spawn rate of those helped me out. I found all the witch powers. Although I don't know if I would found all the witch powers before the nerf or before the buff. Oh no. Oh, they're still fierce. Okay, I'm just gonna end this. Boom. Boom.
The forge is ready for whatever.
That seems like a new art. Hmm. Slay all enemies. That means destroy the red dots. Oh no, it's a cursed chest! Oh, I just clicked on it. I didn't mean to. A formidable. Yeah, I don't know why they nerfed the drop rate of the distilled fears. Jeez. Oh my god. Only 2 a dungeon. It's painful.
long we gonna stay here?
Okay, I think I'm good on the events now. I'm not gonna do them. It's good for Obdicite, but I have no need for Obdicite now. Yeah, I think the Nightmare Dungeons, they dropped the random Distilled Fears, which is nice. But I wonder if I can acquire Exquisite Bloods. Or like, is it just doing Hell Tides the whole time? What you need for Exquisite Bloods. And I guess I do need some Restless Rot too, huh? The Sentinel statue number 1. Sentinel statue. Or statue. Number 2. I was saying statute, which is the law.
The forge is ready. Don't ruin
All right.
my work.
Bro. What is happening? My orbs. The event. You're good. If I was looking for Obdicite. Damn. Oh, that's a conduit shrine. I mean, it was good for farming the ancestral favors, but not a lot of damage.
I can break that down.
Will be tested now.
Alright, I need to slay 2 more enraged spirits. Two more enraged spirits. Oh, that's one. Oh, that was both of them. Hold on. I thought I saw a goblin here. Ah, yes. Double goblin. Baby. Oh, I was looking for exquisite bloods. I wonder if that was part of the lunar event. The double goblins. Ah, slay all enemies.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Rune. All right, Paragon 228.
How can I help?
Okay, let's see here. Deserted underpass. This is slay all enemies. Oh yeah, no, I really do enjoy the Piranha Natal Cyclone. Very, very helpful. I was questioning it a little bit with the little drifting shade, and I was just getting blinded, but it seems all right. I'm stuffing through, destroying the eyes. And the question is, do the eyes see me the whole time? One eye down. Two eye down. No thanks. Three eye down.
Let's go.
You can still use these.
What was I going for? Hmm. Black Asylum is definitely not a good one. That's for sure. I know that one because that one just takes forever to do. Oh, slay all enemies. All the red dots are enemies. But also the blood orbs, they're also red dots. Boom. Alright, that's one, baby. Alright, let's see here. What is this? Is this just an event? You there! Please! Help us get out of here! Oh no, this is a very, very long way. Oh, a cursed shrine. Alright. Hey, did I even... Okay, yeah, I did. I wasn't sure if I got the power from the shrine or not. I was very, very confused. Because I was like, I don't remember seeing all the little purple numbers show up. The purple numbers being the ancestral favors. All right. Oh, a dagger. The Mortar Crux. Hmm. Alright. Oh, slay all enemies. Oh, did I forget about this? I kind of did. Except, is this like a short one? So it's like not even that bad? I don't think so. Oh! Another witch power, baby! I already have all of them though. Oh, no need. Yo, Vale! Welcome to the stream. Vale says, first time chatter. Is that an Uber? Oh no, that's not the question anymore, unfortunately. The question is it a mythic unique? No. But it's not as interesting because you know it's a mythic unique because of the purple. But that's okay. How you doing, good sir? Yeah. So you're catching me on the end of my stream. I'm probably gonna be doing one more nightmare dungeon, and I'll be calling it Slay the Tree Bones. I need to slay one more tree bones. Yeah, when you read a name like Tree Bones, you think of it as one of those hulking little wood wraiths, like these little tree guys. But nope. It's a skeleton. What's happening? I got stuck. Ah, the favors. Oh yeah. So here's a tree bones right here. And it's a skeleton. So where's the tree? And tree bones. Oh no. Don't matter.
can still
All right.
use these.
All right, this is the last dungeon, and then I'm gonna call it a stream. But we'll see. Will I find a mythic unique here? No. Oh. Oh, this is a Vessel of Hatred dungeon, so there's no objectives. Only a whole bunch of optional stuff. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's Caged Prisoner. Wait, only 3 Obdicites? I'm not saving any prisoners then. I was expecting like 50. Because you get around like what? 300 Obdicite for a special event. And if there's 6 prisoners, 300 divided by 6, that's 50. So, but only give me 3. Now I understand from like a lore perspective, why would I expect prisoners to have loot that I want? But you know, that's all I'm looking for.
It's what I do.
Wait, what are these levers? Oh, a door has been unsealed.
Smile upon
Yeah, 3 Obdicite. Oh, it's not a fluke. Like, look, this treasure room right here. 286 Obdicite. Wow. Why are the prisoners even in here? Like, I know that was a question that was asked of Diablo before the expansion came out. Why are the prisoners even in here? Because I'm tired of saving them. But this is a legit question. Like, as an optional objective, like, legit. Why are the prisoners in here? Bro. Oh no. All right. Nope. Nope. Wow.
the forge is ready.
All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a stream. Thanks for chilling. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.